Round 4 of the VdeV Modern Endurance Championship takes the prototypes and GTs to the former French Grand Prix circuit of Dijon en Premois, where 47 cars will start the 3-hour race around the roller coaster Burgundy circuit. The British Spirit Racing team takes pole with James Derbyshire on board the Red Norma, and alongside is the Factory Gino SSE of Britain, Richard Burnans, joined for the first time by French Formula Ford champion David Zollinger.
I'm quite comfortable because David is very quick, and to be fair, I think if we're just consistent, then we should be able to come away with a good result today, hopefully.
Well, can the Derbyshire brothers, Jamie and Adam, convert Spirit's 4th pole into another win? Teammates Simon Phillips and Rob Garofal did that in VdeV, but they have to start from the back of the grid after an engine mapping problem. Jose Ibanez and William Cavais start 3rd in their IRS Norma. As the huge field gets the green flag, it's Adam Derbyshire who leads down to the first turn, Villeroy, as Cavais and Zollinger are side by side for 2nd. The majority of the field is powered by the 2-litre Honda R-Type, pumping out 250 horsepower in race tune. Adam stays out front, but he now has a determined Cavais on his tail, as Christian Vassal's Norma takes 3rd from Zollinger. Next lap, Cavais leads Derbyshire. Cavais plunges down to Parabolique, the lowest point of the 3.8-kilometre circuit, which hosted 5 French Grand Prix and 1 Swiss Grand Prix in the 1970s and 80s. Zollinger's now catching Derbyshire for 3rd, the Red Norma plagued by an intermittent misfire, and a lap later he's passed in the long Courbe de Poisse. A fast-starting Marc Fagianato is the best of the Ligier squads, having just taken Britain's Ali McKeever's similar JS49 for 5th after starting 14th. McKeever and Bryce Wilson were 2nd in both Harama and Manicourt in the Scottish run number 99 Ligier, and are now looking to repeat their 2006 Manicourt win. New to the series are more Brits, Ivor McCullough and Lance Robson in their 61 Ligier, qualifying 11th but already up to 8th. More and more British teams are joining the French-based Endurance Series, which now provides Europe's top 2-litre prototype racing. Just ahead of them is the number 70 Guillemot Ligier of Swiss Karim Aljani, sharing with Spaniard Dario Garcia. Into the 2nd hour, and William Cavais has forged further ahead out front, making the most of traffic on a circuit he knows well. 2nd at VdeV, he and Ibanez can scent victory today. But their hard-earned lead is quickly decimated when the safety car is called for the 3rd time to allow a beach car to be pulled from the gravel beds. McKeever immediately pits to hand over to Bryce Wilson, getting in ahead of the queue for fuel and tyre changes. Ali is congratulated by his crew chief on a good job. Now 4th and well placed for victory today. The leading car's in, Cavais handing over to Jose Ibanez. We hear from Cavais.
Je crois que c'est un relais parfait
Well,
parce
he
que
says,
j'ai
I
pris la
think it
tête
was a
rapidement.
perfect changeover. After each safety car period, I took off again pretty easily. I had a little touch with someone, and I hope I didn't damage anything, and that the unlucky Black Cat stays away from this event, and we can keep going until the very end. But at the mid-race point, it's Wilson who leads, their pit stop strategy paying dividends. Behind them, the Cellini brothers, Stefan and Philippe, have also benefited, now running 3rd in the number 20 Ligier. And first round Harama winners, Rob Croydon and Adrian Garofal are into 2nd, having started 15th. Like the McKeever Bryce car, making the most of pit tactics. The British Juno crew was well placed for the win at Manicourt too, but lost a lap in the pits, eventually finishing 5th. But it's all gone wrong for Ibanez, who was caught by a red light as he tried to rejoin from the pits and is now down in 5th, the car bearing marks as he tries to carve his way through the traffic. Then more yellows. This time for a serious incident. Leader Wilson tangled with the backmarker Norma of Patrick Ferrier and Florent Lanissa on the main straight, and both cars are heavily damaged. The when the field is released after 5 safety car laps, it's Croydon who picks up the lead, here lapping the Heritage Ligier Fagianato and Richard Hine, which had earlier been running 4th. Another impressive run from Spirit Racing, although the Derbyshires have dropped back to 9th after working on the misfire. The sister Norma of Phillips and Garofal is running 3rd. Best Ligier now is that of the English Summit team, Lane Robson at the wheel in 5th place, making it Brits in 1st, 3rd and 5th. There's the 4th place Cellini Brothers Norma running under their Extreme Limité banner. And here is the number 7 IRS Norma of Ibanez and Cavais, which has secured 2nd place. Jose very much on the limit still. As the clock ticks towards 3 hours, Juno is heading for its 3rd win in the series and the 2nd this year, all with Croydon and Adrian Mardlin, who also won Brands Hatch's non-championship VdeV race in June. Built by former Williams Formula 1 designer Ewan Baldry, the British sports cars are fast becoming the must-have VdeV prototypes against the French Normas and Ligiers.
Congratulations. As always, the Juno team called a really good strategy. Adrian drove a superb first stint, and I think I drove quite a good last stint. We basically did everything right, made no mistakes for the whole race, and got it right. And the car, as always, the Juno just runs consistently for a whole race distance. Doesn't get quicker, doesn't get slower. Great car.
Croydon moves into the championship lead with 85 points from the 72 of McKeever and Bryce, whose race ended so violently today, and the 70 of Mardlin, who missed VdeV.
Let's away.